Professor Moosa, how can the Maqāṣid debate contribute to the development of Islamic jurisprudence today?
The Maqāṣid debate has really energized the study of Islamic jurisprudence in the last 150 years. And modern Islam, in fact, has really, in terms of moral philosophy and in terms of developing of Islamic jurisprudence that is amenable and also deals with the realities of the day, has benefited tremendously from the purposes of the Sharia approach to the study of Islamic jurisprudence. This jurisprudence was really unknown for quite a long time. Shātibi wrote his major book in the 14th century, but it seems that people forgot about Shātibi's work, where it was outlining in 4 volumes the purposes of the Sharia. And then what happens that Muhammad Abdu, the Egyptian reformer, who was looking for ideas, traveled to Tunisia. And when he got to Tunisia, he was seeing that the scholars at the very old and traditional university called the Zaytuna were studying this interesting book. So Muhammad Abdu said, "Can I have a copy of this book?" And he took it to Egypt. And he asked one of his students, Abdullah Daraz, to edit this publication and to publish it. And in that way, Shātibi's legacy has found a new life, because Shātibi was largely unknown for at least 500 years. And so Shātibi now has become the major force and the reviver of a new intellectual energy of thinking. What I call Maqāṣid al Sharīah means the big picture version of the Sharia. What is the big picture version? So I always say to my students that one can think of the Sharia in 2 ways. One of thinking of the Sharia as the telephone book, or the telephone directory version of the Sharia, which is a very big book with lots of fine print addresses. And that telephone directory very quickly gets outdated because people move houses and people change. So things happen over very quickly, and nowadays people move a lot with globalization. So the telephone directory very quickly becomes dated. But when you have this purposes of the Sharia approach, this Maqāṣid approach, you get the big picture version of the Sharia, and that has helped a lot of Islamic reformers, people who want to do reform to Islamic law and practices and deal with the new contemporary realities, has been a great energizing activity for them.